Rosacea. She's actually one of my online consultations. She's in her mid-20s and she works in the tech industry in Austin, Texas. As you can see here, she is a Fitzpatrick type 2. She's got dark hair and fair skin. She is prone to sensitivity and is in the initial stages of rosacea. And she also had some breakouts. So when she was seeing me, after seeing a dermatologist, the dermatologist put her on clindamycin, but she didn't really see that much of a difference, so she stopped using the product. She also had unbalanced skin. Some areas like her cheeks were shiny, other areas that she was dry, and when she was exposed to heat, sometimes she would turn red. Her nose had some larger pore size on that as well. So she wanted to look for more hydrated skin. She did have some hyperpigmentation, which in the order of things that she wanted to address, that was actually lower on the scale of what she wanted to address first. Okay, here's that time. Here we go again. So she first started out with the
Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water, Laneige Moisturizing Cream Cleanser, and Dr. G Brightening Peel Gel. Glutathione Hydrating Lotion, and she used that with a cotton, Crave Beauty Great Barrier Relief Cream, as well as Elta M, the SPF 40. In the evening, she was using CeraVe Hydrating Lotion, which she said she still felt really dry. And for her eye treatment, she was using Innisfree Jeju Orchid Cream.
So then this is where we switched her products out. So because she had unbalanced skin, we went from the cream cleanser to a balancing cleanser, and it was a gel-based cleanser. And because she works in front of the computer all day and she's exposed to blue light, we introduced the Urban Anti-Pollution Essence, which helps neutralize the blue light exposure. We also introduced a hydrating gel treatment right over here, along with a hydrating mist, the Botanical Biopeptide Toner, because her skin was so dry. And because she was indoors, the times I told her that she was not outdoors, she didn't need to use a sunscreen, that she could just use the hydrating treatment gel. However, if she was near a window or she was going outside, then we introduced her to the Lyra Clinical treatment, or Lyra Clinical Sunscreen, and 21% zinc oxide will help to reduce the inflammation in her skin. In the evening, we basically had her use the same cleanser, but in addition to that, a more gentle exfoliating cleanser. And then we had her use a more gentle exfoliating enzyme-based exfoliant. And then for her serum, because we wanted to reduce the inflammation as well as help protect her skin's natural moisturizing factor as well as her barrier, we had her use this serum right here, which includes beta-glucans, glycoaminoglycans, chamomile extract. It had a lot of anti-inflammatory ingredients, including copper PCA, to help her with her skin. And finally, for her moisturizer, because again, she needs those additional amino acids, but a good blend of humectants in there, fragrance-free, good for people who have rosacea. Post-treatments, whether it's a post-acid peel, post-laser, helps the skin heal, reduce inflammation without clogging the pores. We'd had her use this cream right here. So after a few weeks, we checked in, and I do have to say, with that exfoliant that she did use, it wasn't until after a few weeks of her not using any exfoliants, because I wanted to see how her skin responded to these products. Once she responded well, then I introduced the more lactic acid enzyme-based exfoliant. Her texture really improved. The redness that she had really toned down the inflammation, and she did not complain of having over shiny, oily cheeks or too dry. She was more balanced during the day. I also had her doing about once or 2 times a week a gel-based moisturizing, deep hydrating gel mask that she could use overnight if she wanted to. So what we tried to do is we had to increase the health of her skin since she had the beginning stages of rosacea. If you do not treat the beginning stages, obviously it only gets worse. So we had to do that by addressing and decreasing the inflammation, increasing the moisture level of her skin so that she was able to tolerate more of exfoliating products. So ultimately what happened is that we actually ended up balancing out her skin's moisture and skin's oil production. She encountered less shininess and unbalanced skin where some areas were too oily, some areas were too dry. We decreased the inflammation so that her skin could build up that tolerance for using exfoliating products, because a lot of times people who have rosacea have a very low tolerance of being able to use exfoliating products. So we had to adjust her pH so she could tolerate the exfoliating. And the reason why that is so valuable is because with rosacea, a lot of times they cannot exfoliate. So when you exfoliate, you can increase the skin cell turnover rate, increase absorption rate in the skin. We interrupt this programming with an update. So it's been more than 6 months actually since she's done the consultation. And in the consultation, we do a 3-pronged approach. So the first leg of the consultation is that we have to understand the skin's history, how many professional treatments this person has done, what products that they're using, and then we get them on a regimen to see how their skin responds to that specific pH. And it depends on if they have acne, if they have rosacea, it just depends, and what other products that they're using. She's on the last leg of it, and the last leg is now introducing advanced skincare protocol, which in this case, because we're not doing in person, we introduced a machine. So in her case, we actually have a photo diary of her, and I'm gonna put it up here. She took a screenshot of her skin in the first, I think it was couple of weeks, and you will see the decrease of inflammation, because remember she had rosacea. Blackheads decreased without her having to go to get extractions done. Also her moisturization increased, and so the shininess also decreased. The major thing with rosacea is you want to stop that constant inflammation, because constant low-level inflammation ages the skin faster. So we brought that down, and you can see that we tried to get a clear shot as much as possible here. So the overall skin health increased. I also recommended that she get on some probiotics, because the probiotics will increase the good bacteria in the gut, which also helps the skin to have a healthier microbiome. And then her mom even noticed when she went to go visit her over the holidays that her skin looked a lot sharper. So we have a copy of that text right here. So if you are interested in checking out our online consultation and you're tired of jumping from product to product to product, then go ahead and click the link in the description below to check out if you are the right candidate. Because remember, makeup is an art, skincare is a science.